what you're doing for authors and let those 20 streams of income.
Absolutely, man. And I got to clarify because I don't want to take too much street credibility, if I should say. So I never went to prison. I literally went to jail. I did 3 days and 3 nights and resurrected like Christ. I got up out of there, right? You know what I'm saying? And so it was a matter of like, but I caught a felony on the way out, got into a program where I got it expunged, so went from there, you know. But now this is my thing. Like now, what does it look like, man? Life is great. And I think that the way I help people is so awesome because people approach, you know, a lot of people will approach like writing books and have the urge to write one. I believe that everybody has a story in them. And when people do it, they go right to their favorite website, Amazon. Yeah. And they put it right there. And honestly, I mean, you're going to get $7 if your book is $20. You're going to get like 35%, $7. Yeah. You pay every other month on that. You know, you don't get no email, no contact, you know what I'm saying? So you don't get no phone number. You don't know if it's Craig from Colorado or Candy from Kansas. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you're not building a list to make sure you can add value to people so they can actually get the additional products and services that you have. Amazon is kind of like, the only reason I put books there is because I want people in prison to be able to purchase my books. That's it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't drive traffic there. So my whole thing is I teach people how to create 20X machines, right? And with their funnel to where essentially when you create a funnel, you know all about funnels, right?
That's my space.
You know? And so when you create a 20X funnel to where you can literally 20X the amount of money that someone can get from a book and make sure that you can create a customer experience that can serve someone to get to the point where you can sell now. I mean, you know, if your average customer is paying $150, you can sell 34 books and make $5,000. That's simple. You can sell 68 books and make 10 grand. That's easy. Is that your goal for the month? 68 books? We can do that in our sleep and have 50 different ways to show you how to actually do that. So we show people how to actually 20X book sales with those funnels, but also we give you a blueprint of how to actually sell the book even if you don't have an audience.
Oh, I love it.
We've got to pause right there because I'm in the giving mood. I decided to offer you a free gift, absolutely free. Now, I tell you all the time about turning your ideas into online income, but how am I going to tell you to do something and not provide the resource for it? There's so many questions that people have online about what should I post? How do I get my engagement up? How do I get people to click the link in my bio, buy from me? What should I sell, whether it's an ebook, an online course? How much should I charge? How do I launch? How do I do a webinar? You see what I'm saying? So I decided to create a free training and give it to you that you can utilize to learn how to literally take the services that you do or the ideas you have and build a successful online company. Go to www.monetizewithmarcus.com. My gift to you. You're welcome.
And so that's one thing where we explode book sales first and foremost, right? We want to make sure that you're having your 5-figure months, having a good time there. Then on to the other streams of income. Right? So the beautiful thing is that book is literally leading you up to 20 different streams, right? And so I believe in you when you release a book, you need to release that book with multiple streams as well. Mm-hmm. One of the things I tell people all the time, bro, I started speaking in 2008. And around the time before I released my book, I was making about $5,000 to speak for an hour. Which, quite frankly, in the mayor's office, I was making $101,000 a year. Just made 6 figures by the cliff of my chinny chin chin. Yeah. But I was still only making like a little over $5,000 a month, working 200 hours that month. But at the same time, I could speak for 1 hour and make the same amount. Yeah. I could save 199 hours. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy. And when you think about that, the crazy thing is I put a book out, and then my speaking fee went from $5,000 to up to $25,000. Right? And so now I will have to literally work in the mayor's office for 5 months to get what I can just speak for 1 hour for and save myself now. What is that? 999 hours?
Whatever he say. Cause I'm like, carry the 1, -2, A-E-I-O-U.
You know But it's just a matter of knowing, like, now when you have these streams of income, I tell people all the time, it's not about book sales. It's about what your book positions you to sell.
I love it.
Right?
I love it.
And so now your book is a lead magnet that pays you, right? So now let's say, for example, I'm gonna give you guys this one strategy of a simple tour that you can do if you wanted to make 6 figures in, I'll say 3 months. We can make it 2, but let's just say 3 months, okay? Let's say that Marcus, praise the Lord, the church loves you, and you love the church too. And not only the church, because the church is the people, so of course you love the church. Yeah. But you're a man of God, right? So people always think about they want to get paid to speak, they want to, You know, and people say, oh, I want to give you exposure, all that kind of stuff that's out there. But let's clear out all the smoke and let's understand what happens when you have an actual formidable product. So let's say that you have a book. You can offer someone, when you put it in that funnel, they can make up to $300, $400, up to $500 from one customer. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's say that you go and get the easiest tour of the book is a church tour. Let's say that each month you're about to actually speak at 10 churches.
Yeah.
Now you go and speak at that church, let's say it's 300 people. Now it's 300 people there, and let's say that you spoke so good that 100 of them want your book. And because of this 20X funnel experience, your average customer is paying you about $150. And now what happens is, even if the church didn't pay you to speak, you can leave there with those 100 people giving you about $150 with $15,000.
You should quit working for free. How did social media hire all of us to be their workforce? We're on the app posting videos, going live, creating reels. We do not get paid when we create content on social media. They do, by selling our content to advertisers. But how do you actually build an online business using social media? I want to break it down for you and give you access to it. There's 5 simple steps. I'll tell it to you in a few seconds. Step number 1 is client attraction. I'm going to show you how to actually attract clients that will happily pay you what you're offering. Step number 2, how to capture them. How do you get their emails? How do you get their phone numbers? How do you get them to show up to your event? Be on your Zoom calls. To what I refer to as client dating. It's where you nurture a relationship with people to get them to say yes to whatever you're offering. And I'm even going to show you what type of content to create that gives you brand visibility and brand recognition. I call it social media secrets. You get access wherever you're watching this video. You'll see it in the description and you'll see it beneath this. Let's get back to the episode.
You ain't even get paid to speak.
Yeah.
What you can then do is continue to run that play in all those different arenas. And don't forget, let's make sure that the place where you just actually finished speaking, they're going to lead you to 3 more places because they enjoyed your value.
Yeah.
Right? So you're about to be booked until 2040 because you ain't got time to be speaking for everybody.
I love it.
You know what I mean? And this is how a person who has just entered the market can enter the market and get it done. Because when people think about speaking, people are like, man, I want to speak. I want to speak. I want to speak. People got to pay me. Hold up. People don't pay people who want to speak.
At all.
They pay people who are speaking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what happens when you speak for free? For one, I got this one from my man, Jeremy Anderson. He said, look, man, when you're speaking for free, you get that in-kind letter. And with the in-kind letter, you let them know that you waived your speaking fee, which may be $10,000, and you can write that off on your taxes. Hold that. Okay. So now it's a matter of knowing that you spoke for free, but you just reduce your tax liability. Second thing is you're going to get the video from it. Third thing, you're going to get paid on the back end. Fourth thing, you're about to be booked more and more and more because you killed it on that one. And the fifth thing, you're about to get paid because you're about to get paid through several ways, even through this 20X funnel. So it's a matter of knowing that that's a major hack for anybody that's writing a book to go to the market just like that.